Torchlight burns beyond the night. Through the dark we'll find the fight. Paranormal truth we seek. In the silent spirits speak. Footsteps vanish, walls that groan, veils between the worlds are shown. Shimmer faces, fleeting eyes, no escape where the dead wind cries. Cold wings rising, limbs to freeze, scream confessions ride the breeze. Truth is dark, but we must see.
Pontefract. This historical market town, situated in West Yorkshire, is home to the most prolific poltergeist haunting in European history. Starting during the summer of 1966, when England were relishing in their win of the World Cup, one family's nightmare was about to begin. In the summer of 1966, the Pritchard family were plunged into a nightmare when they began to notice obscure happenings, from unusual sounds and objects out of place, to spectral sightings and ghostly images, climaxing in a violent attack against their daughter Diane. This would span over 10 years, becoming the focus of the media, appearing in several newspapers and becoming the focus of several books, even being immortalized in a movie in 2012 called When the Lights Went Out. This follows a family of 3 who moved into a new home. Their relation is short-lived when they discover the house is haunted.
Good. You can stay there.
Very funny.
Dad,
Yes, love.
did you just move my stuff?
Oh, Sally's got it into her head that we're not alone.
What do you mean?
That we've got a ghost, the daft cow.
What was that?
Bloody hell do you think you're playing at?
Command you! The majestic Christ commands you! The majestic Christ commands you!
Dubbed the curious case of Mr. Nobody by the media, we thought we would visit 30 East Drive to see for ourselves and get to the bottom of the stories. This is the coal shed. It was here that Father Joe Pritchard came in here to get some coal for the fire when the entity blocked his path and attacked him. He was hurt, he was petrified, and he was never the same.
It is here in the kitchen that pools of water were said to mysteriously appear, and green gunge was said to also leak from these pipes. After calling out a plumber, they found no problems whatsoever. A tea canteen that was positioned on the side is also said to have exploded, and more recently a pair of keys were found in the fireplace. Who knows what they unlock?
This is a living room. It's here that supposedly frames were thrown around the room and pictures slashed. Strange growls and spectral images have been seen in this room. It's said a Cluniac monk was hung for the murder and rape of a young girl and his body thrown down a well, which supposedly sits underneath this room. While the house was getting exorcised, strange spectral hands appeared to conduct proceedings.
It's on these very stairs that people have seen the black monk, and visitors and investigators have seen it in this mirror. Diane, one of the residents of the house, was dragged up these stairs by her throat, leaving a terrible mark. The grandmother clock has also fallen down and was utterly destroyed.
We're now on the landing. It's here that the black monk has been seen, and a small girl that investigators have dubbed Emma has been seen here as well. It's in this bathroom that the Father Joe Pritchard had a heart attack and died following a night out. He's been seen in the mirror and also looking out the window.
This was Diane's room. It is very small in size and explains why people feel very claustrophobic in here. A ghost has been dubbed Emma has also been seen in here. She loves to play with toys and dolls, Late one night, the neighbour heard a very loud crashing sound. They rushed into the house to see what it was, to find that the bed was broken.
This is Philip's bedroom, one of the less active rooms of the house. Objects have been moved and a figure has been seen in the doorway. It's quiet, but things still happen. Prior to our investigation, we contacted paranormal groups to get their thoughts on 30 East Drive and the supposed hauntings. Here's what they had to say. In regards to 30 East Drive, we have investigated on numerous occasions, one being a 5-night live investigation. From our research and investigations, we have captured a variety of EVP which can be heard in our video, as well as the entity in the little girl's room, which was seen by a viewer during one of our lives. I feel this entity deserves more research. I would say that there is something at East Drive, whether it is a ghost, an energy, or something unknown to our brains. With regards to knives being thrown and being UK's most haunted places and scariest poltergeist, I wouldn't go that far. The core paranormal. It's a brilliant house. We've had marbles flying out of nowhere that seem to be aimed at us, and we've heard some unexplained noises. I love the house though, and it seems to feel a real strange connection in some sort of way. Mary Manson, Paranormal Dimensions. Upon entering the house, I felt an atmosphere. We all did. The house seemed tense, and as if you were being watched. From the bottom of the stairs looking up, it felt as if someone was asking me to come up. We could hear footsteps coming from one of the bedrooms upstairs. Marbles moved about the house. The atmosphere is the scariest part. It's very tense. I've been again since, and nothing happened. Quiet as a mouse. Matt Penzer.
Whoa. 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 That was a definite door opening.
That's Diane's room door opening. Yes, I told it too.
Oh, sorry, Jess, I'm so sorry. Diane? Emma, are you here?
Emma, was that you?
You certainly got our attention. That's what you wanted.
Crap out of me.
Yeah, but the...
Emma, was that you that opened the door?
Come on, Emma. Not going to hurt you.
Just close the door.
There you go.
Right, so we are here in your room, in Diane's room. Do you want to open this door for us, Emma?
That was weird.
That was really weird. Emma, do you want to open the door? Come on. We're stuck in here. Can you get us out?
Come on, Emma, we're going to need your help. That's me sitting on the bed.
Come on, Emma.
Come on, you did it once. We know you can do it again. Can you just move this handle for us? Oh, it's going like a million miles an hour at the moment.
Come on, Emma. You can do it. Use our energy. Push this door open. Come on, Emma. We know you can do it. Yeah? That's what I do.
Yeah? Like this one?
Yeah.
Where do you want me to put it?
Put it on the floor.
Or, better yet. Yeah, because it was definitely when Anne spoke.
Right, so I closed it like that. I actually pulled it too. And it opened up. It went and opened up. So look, if we come here, if I show this to you guys.
takes a lot of force for me to push it open.
Yeah, but the way it opened as well, as we all heard, it was sort of like full, like all in once, wasn't it?
It takes a lot of force for me to open that.
Yeah,
to push that door open.
Right. Jeez. I know.
It takes an awful lot of force for me to push that door open.
See if we can get it to do it again.
I wasn't
See if I can do the same kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be here. This is over there. So, Mum, if you want to ask her again.
That's happening.
Yeah, I think it's the boiler that Come on, Emma, if you're here, can you open the door for us, darling? Or if that wasn't Emma, if that was someone else.
Make yourself known.
Is anyone there? Just to open the door again.
Oh, the car.
I'll go back on that, yeah.
The layers. It's really, really heavy.
Come on, can you try and open the door for us again, please? Let's put the camera off because it might be with the camera's on it if it doesn't want to do it. It was open.
And we shut that.
You pulled that too, it was open. And when I pulled it to shut it, it almost felt like someone was pulling on the other side.
We should have that on there, right?
We should have, well, especially the sound, yeah.
Because
Right, so obviously, try pushing it without pushing the handle down, Jess.
you have to put so much force in that door now.
So was it was like that? Yeah, that's quite easy.
No, it's not, Jess. If you've got a lot of force.
There's something, I think it's just carpet.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Or the actual door. Because it's quite springy.
Karen, you know what's quite freaky?
What's that?
Jess is opening that rather easily, right?
Yeah.
When we did it, that thing wouldn't move. Because I was literally on that door, like literally pushing it.
Should we close the door, Jessie? But why would the door open on its own?
Because I think there's pressure. I think the hinge is quite. I think there's pressure on it.
From where? Because look, if I do that. Let me see.
You can do that now.
That was just me pushing it.
Come up here. I just want to see if it does it by itself. I think there's pressure on this latch.
From where though?
The door.
The door.
The door
Right, okay.
is quite hard to shut. And I think there's pressure on this latch. Eventually that pressure gives way.
You reckon?
Yeah. That's not what I think.
But surely it would have happened already.
Yes, but it's interesting that they say the door opens.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, absolutely right.
So,
Just keep watching it, because if it's going to happen, it will happen again.
ball bearing lock?
No.
I don't know. Do you want to come and have a look at it, Dad? You might have a better...
It feels solid, but
You might have a better... might have a better understanding than we would. What door just opened? Oh, you... God, it sounded like it was behind me.
When I did it there, like, I really had to push.
No, they're not opening that door either.
Like, watch this. Watch this. Yeah, so you have to really put a force on that door, don't you?
No, not really. Anyway, you put the pressure on.
Right.
Yeah. You know the weird thing?
What?
It almost felt like it was pulled, isn't it?
That's what I just said. When I tried to pull it shut, it felt like someone was holding the handle and pulling it back from me.
Open. It's there. There. Just above the latch. That's easy to open. But it's not opening on its own. That's not going to open on its own.
Well, yeah, it has to have someone pushing it, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's not going to open on its own. I thought if it was a ball bearing lock.
Yeah.
That might
That's one of the spinny ones, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But that's not opening on its own.
Right.
Unless you didn't close it properly.
No, I pulled it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I pulled it too like it was.
Well, it's not opening on its own. It needs a bit of pressure to open it.
I had the same thing when I was pushing.
Because that's a latch
See me, I
door,
was like,
a latch lock.
I just knocked the marble down, so just watch your feet.
Did you have that flat? Did you re-erect that?
I do.
You just did, yeah. So what do you reckon about the door then?
Well, I think it's very difficult to open on its own.
So we'd have to have someone to actually push that open to
It
open it.
almost felt like it was being pulled.
interesting to say the least.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon it is then?
I'm not like an expert on doors.
No, but...
It's because it's got like a bit of pressure to shut it. I wonder if it's just... It doesn't shut easily.
But then it doesn't open easily either.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a bit of pressure on that latch, it would just ping itself open.
Dad's pushing it here, on this part of the door, and pushing it with quite a lot of force, and it's not opening.
No, I can't see that opening on its own, to be honest, yes, I can't. It's not going to take too much pressure to open it, but it's still you need to push it. I can't see that opening on its own.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
No.
No, it was quite loud.
You know, like,
It was like a...
A motorbike outside.
Possibly?
could have been difficult. They do have an autistic child next door, don't they?
Not next door, living on the street.
That certainly could have been a motorbike.
Could have been, yeah. But that door is interesting.
That door is good. That door is an interesting one.
So how did you close it the second time? Because you said it was open when you went.
Chris pulled it shut, and it clicked shut, but when I went to go and have a look at it, it was open by about that much.
Can you see it on...
Did you see it opening on camera?
No, because Chris was filming, and I was stood here, we just heard the click, and then I made me jump.
Yeah, but when you went back and said it was open.
Yeah.
I might do actually. Not opening on camera, we can see it open on camera. I can check it when we take a break. Mum's was filming on her phone.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what there's anything.
But
Right.
yeah, Kieran, that orb I said, I know we don't do orbs and stuff, but that orb I've seen on the you know, because I know there's a bug in here, but because obviously when you shine a torch on a bug, you see it. And when I had the torch over there, I didn't see any bug, and it had a very distinctive pattern to it, and it actually had its own light as well. It was sort of, you could clearly see the
Can you not look at orbs and all
We don't tend to...
We tend to say they're dust and bugs, but that one to me was a bit weird. That's why I'm flagging it up here.
anyone want to ask out? Chris?
Not birthday. Is anyone here with us?
Does anyone want to ask out? Chris?
Not birthday. Is anyone here with us?
Does anyone want to ask out? Chris?
Not birthday. Is anyone here with us? Can you come forward to us, please? We mean you no harm. If you want to contact us. If you want to contact us, can you touch someone? Can you move something? Can you make a noise? We mean you no harm. How you doing, Phil?
If we could downstairs and get the... If we could downstairs and get the phone and do a live stream.
Yeah.
What the f***? Mind my French. Hello? 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 Who's walking about? Hello? There was a really loud tap down here when I came downstairs. No, it sounded like it was on the linoleum in the kitchen.
You're giving out loving energy. You make use of that energy to show us that you're still here. Make a sound. Move an object. Open the door. Raise the sound. Know what you feel about. What was it called?
It was a flash.
Yeah, it's a flash.
Oh, okay. Is that you, Karen? We mean you no harm. We just wish to communicate. Oh, Chris, you just had the orb shoot out of your head then.
Shoot out of my head?
Yes. And it was really quick. It was like...
If there's a spirit person here and an energy wants to make contact, come forward and speak to us. Make yourself known, show us something. Let us see you. If you'd like to play, I'm always open to play a game.
There are letters next door in the room. Play a game. sell something. Move them.
Just felt something tugging my t-shirt then. That was weird.
If you'd like to come and see us, come through to us. Touch one of us. If you want to show us what you look like, that's fine. If you'd like to play, that's good as well.
Interesting. Yeah. I know what I mean.
You're concentrating on something for a long
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Yeah. It's like trick of the eye sort of thing.
Yeah.
We travelled a long way to see you. But they're like, who'd say we don't normally pay attention to them, but they're doing it in a way where it's like, oh, that's a bit weird.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? They're proper circles.
Right, okay.
And one shout of your dad, and then another one come over, and as your dad was speaking, it thought, nah, bugger off.
Okay. There's a definite temperature difference downstairs. So that could be because obviously by the front door.
And the windows up here as well.
Yeah.
You're seeing as well, this house is a bit off kilter here. You can see the angle of that door.
What was that at the top? Much bigger than that at the bottom.
Definitely a bit
Like the
off
walls
kilter.
splint or the doors splint when you see.
Yeah, you can't see that. So there's a gap along the top there.
I don't know if the door moved, it just maybe just trick of my eyes or something. I thought it moved just a little bit. If there's a spirit person here, would you like to come through to us? I don't mean you any harm. If you'd like to come and play a game, that's fine. If you'd like to show us what you look like, that's good too. We don't mean you any harm at all. If you'd like to make yourself known to us.
Can you open the door again first, please? You've done it 3 times already. Can you do a 4th? You feel that?
You just got an orb fly at the wall and past you.
Downstairs.
No.
There's like 2 knocks in like what? Yeah.
Pipes?
No, it's downstairs. There's like 3 taps. No, like another 2. There's like 3 taps. No, like another 2. There's like 3 taps. No, like another 2. I was hearing that downstairs while I was down there. Come on, get here. Can you do something a little bit more distinguishable? Luke, probably fed up.
To be honest, I didn't think there was anything here at all. We had the strange thing with my shoelace. Heard footsteps when I first come in. But apart from that, it was quite quiet, and my personal opinion, I don't think there's anything here at all.
It's very quiet. To me, it's just someone's house. It does have a bit of an eerie feeling when you first walk in, because it's been sat out to look kind of 60s, 70s. But once you're here, it's just a house, it's just a home. And I didn't experience anything that lives up to its supposed reputation at all.
I think it was a very quiet night, and I don't think there's anything here. You come in here with a high expectation that something's going to happen, but when nothing does happen, you're kind of not disappointed because you were expecting nothing to happen in the back of your mind. I mean, we had some interesting things with the door and with Chris's shoelace and hearing the odd footsteps and stuff. I don't think it's anything that we can call paranormal. Do I think 38 East Drive is haunted? No, I don't. That's all. I think it's all hype, and I think that people are getting excited about things that aren't there.